And welcome back to ringside here at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. One more fight to go, and it's this one. Ryan Frost, 34 years of age, been the distance with some big punchers like Mitchell Smith and with some clever fighters like Michael McKinson. And wasting no time as he gets himself to the ring is Luke Pryor, 25 years old from Liverpool. A stellar amateur career, and this is fight number 2 in the pro game for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 rounds.
Well, here we go then. The last 4 rounds scheduled in an evening in Liverpool where, my goodness, has there been some drama. You're joined by myself, Darren Rees, and Josh Taylor. Josh, welcome back to ringside. What an evening we've had.
Yeah, it's been an eventful one for sure. You know, it's it was an eventful one for sure. I feel sorry for Nick there.
Likewise, that is boxing. It really does take one punch. But here is Luke Pryor, a former Team England boxer, very good amateur, boxed incredibly well in his professional debut not that long ago. And he's up against Ryan Frost, who I said in his ring walk has been in there with some really, really good operators like Michael McKinson, Mitchell Smith, and a fair few others as well. He knows his way around that boxing ring. So Luke's going to have to be on his A game. He just kind of circles around and follows his man around the outskirts of the ring, around the ropes. Very casually popping that jab out. Frost comes back with a couple of shots of his own. Good pressure here from Pryor. Eyes on the prize at all times. And Frost just popping that jab out and, I'll tell you what, doing a lot of moving to get away from that right hand of Pryor's in this opening round.
Moving well on that back foot though. You know, he's keeping out the way. He's not really taking too much damage. He's getting out the way of the big shots. Needs to maybe start throwing some counters in that now while he's making him miss. He is making him miss good, but he needs to maybe start making him capitalise while he makes him miss.
And Frost threw a big straight left down there, went over the shoulder of Pryor. And Pryor's got his man on the ropes now, and he's just touching him and just varying up those punches. But Frost is not sticking around. He's not stupid. Good work there from Pryor. One upstairs and then dip down and chuck the left hook to the body. And there's that straight right hand
left
to the
hook
body.
To the body again
and
there.
Frost certainly
and
felt
again.
that one and that one as well. When he's just starting to fold up a little bit and he's covering up. And there isn't anything coming back in a moment. And that was a really good shot there from Luke Pryor, who looked like it was a right hand to the body. And Ryan Frosby's gasping for air at the moment, and Mark Lyson may call this off in the opening round, and that is fantastic work from Liverpool's Luke Pryor, who gets the job done in one. Ryan Frost still on his knees trying to catch his breath. Solid work.
Yeah, fantastic work. You know, he started off chasing the fight, then he started pushing the fight, and then got close and started working the body. He worked the body well that whole fight there, and then, you know, all it takes one with the body shots, and he caught him with a couple of clean ones, and yeah, got it done in devastating fashion.
And I've got to say, hats off to both men, but to Luke Pryor as well, to really be up for this fight. They've had to wait the whole evening and come on, you know, when a lot of the crowd have gone. You know, psychologically, that plays a bit of a game in your head, doesn't it?
The position there and now, I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that they sort of 60% sure that I'm guessing that these guys were the floaters tonight, which means if fights did go earlier in the scheduled distance, for example, the main chief support went earlier than it was supposed to have, and then these guys would have been straight in for that slot tight. So that means that these guys have had their gloves on and ready all night tonight, which is a horrible position to be in.
Here's fair play to them. Well, Thomas Schreiber has the official time. Fantastic work from Luke Pryor. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you to Josh Taylor, and a very good evening to you.